Forbes reports a Silicon Valley billionaire funded Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against Gawker. A jury awarded the former pro wrestler $140 million over his sex tape that appeared on the website. Forbes says PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel secretly bankrolled the case. Josh Elliott of our streaming network CBSN shows why this may be a case of retaliation. Josh, good morning.
Charlie, good morning to you. Peter Thiel is one of the most respected names in the world of venture capital. In addition to his co-founding of PayPal, he was also an early investor in companies such as Facebook and LinkedIn. But now he's making headlines for another reason altogether, his alleged investment in the Hogan trial.
How you feel, Hulk?
I feel great.
Hulk Hogan was a pro wrestling star for decades. But he won the biggest court fight of his life in March. Many wondered where Hogan was getting the money to fund his expensive court battle over a leaked sex tape.
There's a rumor that there might be a tape out there.
Paying someone else's legal bills is not against the law. And according to anonymous sources who spoke to Forbes magazine, Hulk Hogan's lawsuit is being backed by this man, Silicon Valley billionaire and PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel.
There's no bubble centered on technology.
Thiel is an avowed contrarian, according to the Forbes staff writer who broke the story, Ryan Mack.
He's told kids not to go to college. He's supported Donald Trump, which is in a very popular stance in a very liberal Silicon Valley.
Thiel is now open about being gay, but that wasn't the case in 2007 when Gawker tried to out him. 2 years later, Thiel criticized his coverage in the now-defunct Gawker media site Valleywag, calling it the Silicon Valley equivalent of al-Qaeda.
His animosity kind of runs deep. I'm not sure if he's acting on that or if he's been thinking about doing this for some time now.
What are some of the trends in technology? What are things that are happening?
Gawker is now appealing the Hogan verdict. The company's net revenue is a reported $45 million a year. And its lawyer says paying the $140 million judgment would be ruinous. With these new revelations, some say this fight has now gone far beyond freedom of the press and the right to privacy.
With Thiel kind of entering the fray, you get this third element of an individual who has a lot of power and is wielding that power to potentially affect a publication who's written some unflattering things about him.
Now, we have reached out to Hogan, to Thiel, and to Gawker for comment on the Forbes report. None have gotten back to us. Meanwhile, lawyers for Gawker and Hogan are due back in a Florida courtroom later today to discuss throwing out or reducing the damages in the Hogan verdict. Gail?
All right. Thank you, Josh.